So list methods, it is very simple. I will give much detail about list methods in the chapter 7 which I will be teaching, but as of now here I will just give you a small examples as to how this list method works. So a method is just nothing but just a function that is just tightly coupled to an object, either be it a list or a number, a string, or whatever. It is just called along with the arguments. So a method call looks just like a function call, except that the object that is put before the method name. Instead of me saying how it works, I'll just go ahead and show you that. The first example would be the append method, because explaining that would be a bit difficult and it would be a bit hard to understand. Instead of that, I would just go ahead and show you how it works. Let's say I create a list with 1, 2, 3. And now I want to increase it. I want to add another integer to that, and just type append. Append is a method, append, right? 4. And when I insert list, it will just have increased. So then we could just go ahead and add such things. So I will go ahead to the next part. Append, like several other methods, changes the list in place. That means it does not simply return a new modified list. That means it will not go ahead and give you just a view of the new list that I just entered. It will actually modify the previous list. Whereas, let's say for example, if you have a is equal to 1, 2, 3 and b equals to, you have 4 over here, and when we do a plus b, we get 1, 2, 3, 4. But here a is still 1, 2, 3 and b is still 4. It's different from concatenating. When I go ahead and use append, modifies the original list. That means it has modified LST. It has added one more 4 to that. It's just modifying the original list. While doing concatenation, you do not modify any list. The original list are kept the same. It's only that in the append that they modify the original list. The original list becomes totally different. So now coming to the second method, it is known as count. It counts the number of times a string or a number is entered. Let's say for example, I'll write down 2, b, or to b, or let's say I write it down not, 2, b. Okay, so I have this to be or to not to be, and now I want to count the number of times I have 2 over here. Just give me out 2 because there are 2 times 2 over here. This is how we can go ahead and use the term count. Similarly, it goes for extend. The extend method allows us to extend one string, or sorry, one value, one sequence to another. Let's say I have a sequence which is, and it is different from concatenation. It is not the same. B equals 4, 5, 6. Now when I do a plus b, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but a is still the same, b is still the same. But if I want to keep b the same and I just want to extend a, I'll just write down a dot extend. Let's write down b. Now a has been totally modified to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here you can see that when I did a plus b, this was the full format for a plus b, but a was still the same. Over here a is extended to b. B might still be the same, but A has been extended and it is modified. It is somewhat similar to append, but not exactly the same. The concatenated list still looks exactly the extended one in the previous example, but this one has changed over here. What it does as A equals A plus B in simple mathematics. That's how it works. Let me give an example over here. A equals 1, 2, 3, B equals 4, 5, 6. Now instead of me doing a dot extend, something which I can do similar is that a equals to a plus b, which is simple mathematics. So when I go ahead and type a, this is what written. It is exactly the same as extend. That's how extend works. So this is how we go ahead and calculate the use of a term count. Next, what I can do is I can go ahead and show you how to use check, extend, okay, index. So now I have, let's say I have another sequence written as a equals to, I want to calculate the index of strings. This time we are not having integers. Let's say I write down ABC and DEF, GHI, XYZ. I want to calculate the index of DEF. So what I'll just do is I'll start a index of DEF, and I'll get as 1 because it's 0, 1, 2, 3. If I add on any random number, I won't get it because there is no such thing as ASD inside this. That is the reason. If I write A, B, C, it will give me as 0 because that is the index of A. Sorry, that is the index of A, B, C, 0. So next that I would be showing you the method, it would be insert. Let's say I have a list of numbers that equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I want to replace 3 with a string 3. So what I will do over here is I will just go and type numbers period insert. I will just write 3, 3, THREE. Oh sorry, the index of 3 would be 2. Just write 2, 3. Oh sorry, the 3 is a string. Write down inverted comma. So now when I go ahead and press numbers, it should have replaced this 3 with this 3, or it just inserted a 3. Why did that happen? The reason because that being that we did not delete the 3, we did not modify the 3, we just inserted this. That is a major difference between inserting or editing or modifying. Here we are not going to change any other thing, we are just inserting the element. But if we want to go ahead and slice as well as insert, that means if we want to delete the 3 and we want to insert THREE, I'll just show you one more thing. Our number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now I want to delete the 3, and let's say I want to delete the 4 and insert another 3 in strings. So what I will do right now is I'll just type numbers get 3:3 equals 4. So what I have done over here right now, I have replaced I have inserted another 4 over here. That is the reason, because we do not have 4. This similarly works to the insert over here. And if you want to delete that element, let's say I want to delete the 4 over here, and I'll just type numbers dot pop, which is known as the pop method. Now I'll just write down the index, but sorry, not sorry index, I'll just write down the word. Sorry, just a moment, I need to write it since it's a string. Just a moment. Oh sorry, I need to go down to write the index. So index would be 2, and I'm getting these errors because I cannot put this in string. Now I have deleted the string. I'll just go and repeat this once more. What happened exactly? Numbers equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to delete the index of 2. So what I'll do is numbers dot pop, and I'll just write down the index of 2. Now it has deleted 3. So when I go ahead and type numbers, it will show me 1, 2, and 4 because 2 is the index of 3. That is how it works. And if in the next I can teach you is about the reverse method. So the reverse method looks like this. Let's say I have x equals 1, 2, 3. And I want to reverse, let's say that means I want to start the from left hand side, like 3, 2, 1, and just type x dot reverse and enter. I just did a spelling mistake. Press enter. It will straight away show me as 3, 2, 1. I just reversed the whole list. Just note that reverse changes the list and it does not return anything. It does not remove and does not sort any other thing. If you want to sort out stuff, then there is another method for that. Let's say for example x is a sequence which contains random set of numbers. Let's say I'll just use 1 to 9 and 8. These are a random set of numbers and I want to sort them in an ascending manner. So what I will do right now is I'll just type x dot period sort parentheses,